Hello, I'm Kimberly with My Victorian Heart. Welcome to My Creative Joy. Thank you so much for being here. I want to share this project with you using the IOD Angelic Tapers Mould, which I cast ornaments with the quick curing resin that turns white. And I'm just going to start by base coating it in a gold metallic paint. I'm actually using Pintart's Delicate Metallic Paint in gold. I would like to finish up what I have open, and you can use any gold metallic paint that you love. And after I get this all covered, I'm going to hang it to dry. And then when it's dry, we are going to add a coat of Ivory white FolkArt acrylic matte paint. This is such a pretty creamy white paint. It's just soft and lovely. I really do like this color ivory paint. It's not like a yellowy tone or anything. It's just a nice creamy ivory white. I love it. So you're going to wipe it back, and I kind of damp my cloth a little bit, a little damp with water to help wipe it back, and then I go in and tip a little white back in there if I think it needs to. Sometimes I wipe back too much, and I'm just going to gently wipe it back and then let it dry. And now I want to brush on a little FolkArt Villa Green acrylic matte paint. This is a really pretty color. It's I want to describe, it's not really sage and it's not really patina green, maybe somewhere in between there. And I love it. So I'll add back a little bit more of that Villa Green later. But for now, we want to add some Antiquing Medium by FolkArt. And I just added a couple drops of water to dilute it to help it flow into the crevices better. And I just lightly tip in. I don't really saturate the ornament too much. And then I go in with my soft damp cloth and wipe back and get in those, take a brush and sort of move around what pulled into the crevices and the details, and just sort of wipe back again. And I'm adding back a little more Antiquing Medium if I think I removed too much. And really, this is a process that is to your taste. Like, you add and wipe back to your heart's desire. So now we want to add Amy Howard at Home light antique wax, and we need this for an antique effect, but also we're going to add some Artisan powder next, and you need the wax to grab and hold on to your Artisan powder. We'll be adding the Frank Garcia Memory Hardware French Sage Artisan powder by Prima Marketing. This is a discontinued color. If we don't have it in stock, I think maybe we might have one more, or maybe sold out, I'm not sure, but I really recommend Amy Howard's pigment powder in Calais Green and Venetian Green. They're really good alternatives. So you just want to tap off and brush off your Artisan powder after you applied it, and then you want to sort of wipe it back with a soft cloth just to get the excess powder off. And now we're going to apply white wax. I love to use this Behr decorative wax. It's white wax, and I bought it from Home Depot, several years ago, and this can, it's almost empty now, but it has lasted me a long time. It's gone a long way over many, many projects. I love this white wax. It's fabulous, and you get a lot of it for the money, so I will probably be buying another can of it. So now we want to apply the Eternal Gold wax by Redesign with Prima. This is a beautiful metallic wax. It's not a solvent-based wax. It's a beeswax-based wax, and it is really lovely. It has a nice scent, and it's just so pretty. And I just sort of wipe it back a little bit after I tipped it all around. Make sure you get it on all the details of the ornament, sides, front, top, back. And now we want to add Tiny Touches of Dust of Ages by Amy Howard at Home. You know, these aging powders and pigment powders, Artisan powders, are one of the favorite things I love to put in my projects for the antique effect. And you just, after you tapped off the excess powder, just wipe it back. And I wanted to add back a little bit more of the white wax by Behr. Sometimes I feel like it needs a little more of something I already wiped back. So like I said, it's something that is a personal taste when you're creating. So I wanted to add back a little more of the Eternal Gold Wax by Redesign, and I'm just lightly tipping it around. And now I want to do little pinches or sprinkles of Glamour Dust in gold. This is a really fine, brilliantly, beautifully sparkly gold glitter. It's a favorite of mine, and I literally just pick up little pinches of it and randomly sprinkle them on because I don't want to dump it out on there. I just want touches of sparkle. I don't want to overdo the glitter. And you just tap it off, and there you go. It just has little fine sparkle. And I want to add back a touch of the FolkArt Villa Green paint. I just love this color, and it gives like a patina to the ornament, and that's why I used this color. I wanted that patina effect. And you just want to make sure you lightly tip around on the detail in the crevices. Don't forget the sides and top. And then I just go in and dab and blot and wipe so there's not too much of it. And I use a damp brush to get and blend the paint that went in and pulled into the crevices. And I'm adding back a little more Villa Green. It's just a personal preference. I thought it needed some more. Sometimes you wipe away things a little too much and you want to add more. Thank you so much for watching. That's it, guys. I really hope this project inspired you to make lots of beautiful things. I really appreciate you being here and, supporting my little business. Remember to subscribe at My Victorian Heart for more creative joy. Thank you so much again.